Convicted U.S. spy Jonathan Pollard, who's serving a life sentence in a North Carolina prison, has been taken to a civilian hospital following deterioration in his health. His condition was not immediately clear. Members of the committee to bring Jonathan Pollard home estimated that the decline in the inmate's health was critical. According to the activists, he was last taken to the hospital in August when he required emergency kidney surgery. On Thursday, former Hamas captive Gilad Shalit joined a petition calling Perez to push for Pollard's release ahead of the leader's upcoming acceptance of the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom. Pollard, a former U.S. Navy intelligence analyst, was convicted in 1985 of spying for Israel. He was granted Israeli citizenship in 1995. Egypt, together with Israel, is launching an operation in the Sinai Peninsula aimed at restoring the state's security control in the region, which has been overrun by terrorist and extremist elements since Hosni Mubarak's downfall last year. This came after a Katyusha rocket was fired from Sinai into Israel on Thursday, exploding in a lot. The troop reinforcement includes 150 special police forces sent into the area, which borders on Israel, and Egyptian forces securing the pipeline through regular patrols. Syrian troops pounded opposition areas all over the weekend, killing dozens of civilians in an offensive that has sent thousands of refugees surging into Turkey before next week's UN-backed ceasefire aimed at staunching a year of bloodshed. Amateur activist video showed scenes of carnage, while another video showed men who appeared to have been tied up and executed. Rebels and security force members were also killed, raising the death toll in violence to over 100. As part of a controversial package of austerity measures, the Greek government is currently promoting several privatization projects. Greece will be looking to sell stakes in betting monopoly OPAP and offering an in-oil refining giant Hellenic Petroleum to help cut the country's debt. Kostas Mitropoulos, the chief executive officer of Greece's privatization agency, said that the government is also offering investors ports, airports, and several development projects, including a highway linking a seaport in western Greece to Turkey. Israeli investors have already expressed interest in a number of Greek assets that are being privatized. Air Sinai has launched a new route to shuttle Coptic Christians between Egypt and Israel, allowing pilgrims to visit their most holy sites for the first time in decades. The development comes in the wake of the death of Patriarch Shenouda III, the head of the Egyptian Coptic Orthodox Church, who for decades prohibited Copts from traveling to Jerusalem and other sites due to the Israeli occupation. According to sources at Cairo International Airport, 208 Coptic Christians arrived in Israel on Friday and were expected to visit Christian holy sites ahead of Easter, celebrated on April 15th.